I have definitely been contemplating getting on this camera for a minute now. But I'm here. And we're gonna get this thing started. So welcome to Mama Nae. But yes, I have clothes on. I'm pumping, providing milk for my baby, or at least trying to. But it's definitely been a struggle though. It really has. It has not been easy. Had my baby New Year's Eve 2021. Yay, my New Year's Eve baby. But he was actually premature. So just a little background on what's going on, why y'all don't be still, or why y'all probably won't see my baby as much. He was born premature. He was due March 1st of 2022 and he came December 31st of 2021. So that day I was actually diagnosed with severe preeclampsia and something called HELP. I guess it has to do with my heart or something like that. But the preeclampsia kind of was a surprise for me, but not that much because I had already known that I had high blood pressure before I even got pregnant, but I was never diagnosed until I got pregnant. But even with all the tests and everything that were ran on me, they never actually diagnosed me with preeclampsia. They just said that I didn't have it. And for those of you that don't know what preeclampsia is basically, it's kind of like high blood pressure due to pregnancy, but it also causes other issues like severe swelling. So I had lots and lots of swelling in my feet and my legs and my ankles and all that good stuff. And a lot of people said they saw swelling in my face, but I think I was just fat because I was gaining weight very fast. It does cause rapid weight gain, things like that. So my weight gain was actually a lot faster than most people would be, like that are having a normal, healthy pregnancy. Yes, this was my first one, and it didn't go as planned, but that's okay. But yes, when my baby boy was born, I was actually put to sleep. I had to have an emergency C-section at the time. So first baby, first delivery, didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know I was in labor until way after the fact, like after the procedure was done and everything. So it is what it is. Yeah, but he had some other issues going on. I guess he apparently wasn't breathing when he was born, so they had to put a breathing tube down his throat. But yeah, so he had been on oxygen since he was born. So that's going on 4 months now, or it is 4 months going on 5 months. So he has been on oxygen for that time, and that actually, the prolonged amount of oxygen has actually caused a lot of damage to his lungs right now. So that's pretty much what's keeping my son, my little DJ, in the hospital, because he breathes very fast, like very, very fast, and that's not normal. You're, as a human, as a baby, as an adult, you're not supposed to breathe that fast, and he breathes very fast for his age. And so they tested him for many different things to see if he has like asthma, if he has any other types of lung diseases, anything like that, bronchitis, anything like that, and they've all came back negative. However, he was diagnosed with chronic lung disease and BPD, which is bronchopulmonary dysplasia, and I will put that at the bottom in case you want to kind of look into it. It's basically like when your lungs get severely scarred, and basically they release liquid around, or they release fluid, that's what they call it, fluid around your lungs, and it actually causes your lungs to become inflamed sometimes, things like that. So right now, since we've been working with him a little bit more, his lungs are in the process of trying to heal. We've been kind of back and forth on like how much oxygen he needs, how much he doesn't need, things like that. And it's been a lot having a baby in the NICU. It really has. It really, really has. But we're getting through it every day. Yeah, so I mean, he just my little boy, he just had his hernia repair surgery not too long ago. He's actually doing great, recovering great, my big boy. And yeah, he's coming along great. He's actually seems to be breathing a little bit better. We did have him, so we did have to move hospitals, and I know I sound like I'm kind of rambling because so much has happened in these last 4 months, and I really wish I would have documented all of this stuff at the time that it was going on. But I'm a first-time mom, so I'm trying to figure out everything as I'm doing it, and now I'm kind of getting into the swing of it. And hopefully I get to bring my son home soon. His dad and I would be so happy about that. But yeah, so we will see what happens. But at the other hospital, he did do a round of steroids to try to help with the inflammation around his lungs, all those types of things. He did very, very well with that. And we tried bottle feeding and breastfeeding, and he did amazing with those, with us especially. Breastfeeding, he latched on first time, did great. He did amazing. I'm trying this new method called power pumping, if y'all have heard of it. If y'all have any sort of tips or anything, like, please let me know, because I'm trying to figure out different ways to get my milk supply back up, because I don't get to directly nurse my son or do as much skin to skin with him as I would like to. So I've been trying to do these things on my own, keeping myself hydrated, making sure I'm eating all these different types of foods and snacks and all that stuff, just to try to help get my supply back up to where it was when I first had him, which I know it's not gonna be, it might not be exactly there, but that's okay. Okay, y'all, sorry. I had to stop my little pumping timer. So we just had a lot going on, but yeah, so he did do a round of steroids at the other hospital, did great. Bottle feeding, breastfeeding, he did amazing. He was able to do those on and off for about a month and a half or so. And yeah, the first time around, the first time at the other hospital, he, well, you know what? I'll save that story for a whole nother time, like the experience that we had over there. Basically, he had some issues over there. I'll get into that another time. But he does know how to bottle feed, does know how to breastfeed. It's just that his lungs, how damaged they are, don't allow him the endurance to be able to suck, swallow, breathe for very long. At some point, his body is just going to kind of stop trying to do the sucking and swallowing, and he's just gonna start focusing on breathing. So that's kind of where he's at right now. He's choosing to breathe comfortably rather than eating. So right now he's still eating through a feeding tube, but with the hernia repair surgery, he did have that. Everything's been going great with that. Thankfully, we do, his dad and I do feel like it was hurting him more than what they were anticipating that it was. Just because he is a baby does not mean that he's in pain. Moms, dads, if y'all feel a certain way, and I'm learning this as we're going along, if you feel that your child is in pain or is feeling something, or something is wrong, or something just feels off with your child, you know your child better than anyone else can. And ultimately, we had to kind of learn that over time, that speak up for your child. Be their voice. You have to be their advocate, because ultimately they cannot speak for themselves. And I'm usually very soft-spoken. I usually don't really, I kind of just sometimes take things as they are. And with having my son, it's definitely teaching me to, I need to start speaking up and stuff like that. And you know, motherhood is definitely teaching me a lot. It really is. So right now, this whole process, we're just working on trying to get his lungs better. So he did do a round of steroids over there at the first hospital that he was at. We now have him at a children's hospital because we did have to transfer him due to some other issues. If y'all want to know about that, let me know down in the comments, and I will definitely do a story time about that. And so we have him over at a children's hospital now, and so now they have actually just started his second round of steroids for his lungs. And this is going to go for 2 weeks instead of just 1 week as they did before. And so today was his first day. I think the dosage might have been a little too much for him starting off. So he did struggle with it a little bit, and he did kind of throw it up. Hopefully it will get better. I know it will get better. My son is strong. He's a fighter. My big baby. I love my little boy. Throughout all of this though, I'm actually very happy to be a mom. Very happy to be a mother. I know y'all see me playing with my necklace a lot because it has my little son's little footprint and his name and his weight, his birth weight on it, 3 pounds 4 ounces. Now my baby is 10 pounds. But yeah, I'm very happy to be a mom. I'm very happy to be a mother. I've always wanted to be a mother. And so now I finally have that opportunity. It just didn't go how I planned. But if y'all would like to hear the birth story, let me know in the comments. If y'all have any questions, anything like that, I'm an open book. I actually like to talk to people. I just get really nervous sometimes because I don't know how y'all are gonna take to me. I do worry about it sometimes, I do. But I'm gonna try to get out of my little shell. I am definitely gonna be posting more on my own personal channel. If y'all didn't know, I have a second, or really my main channel with my fiance, my baby daddy, called grwm. It is a reaction channel, so y'all go subscribe there. Y'all come show me love here, and we gonna be lit. But that was so corny. But yeah, so right now we don't have an estimated time as to when my baby will be able to come home, but y'all just keep us in y'all's prayers. And like I said, if y'all have any questions or anything like that, let me know down in the comments, and I will be more than happy to do another video and answer them. And if y'all want that story time, y'all let me know. But until then, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out.